How'd you go from being a libertarian to a liberal?
I grew up and I saw how unfair the world was. It feels like a lot of success in life is predicated on things outside of your control.
Like what?
Like the quality of the school you go to, the types of parents you have.
So how did that make you transform, though? Like, because I agree with that, but...
When I was a carpet cleaner, I was very, like, conservative. I thought that, like, everybody could make it, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded in life. Like, I went into college almost a sophomore because I had so much credit from AP and dual enrollment courses. And even at that, like, I almost failed at life objectively. Except for streaming that I lucked into, because I happened to be a gamer, I happened to play the right games, I happened to know enough about computers, streaming happened to just be coming up at the right time. There were so many things that lined up for me to be lucky enough to do that. And if I feel like I'm pretty smart, and I was that close to destitution, absolute utter failure, well, like how many other normal people can get totally f***ed in life because they don't have a family to pay for school, or they don't have like housing stability.
Are you fans of both of us?
Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty big fan of you, but you kind of like...
So you're in an open relationship.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm not going to browbeat you like Alex Stein
Go ahead,
did.
yeah.
I'm not going to browbeat you about it, but what's going on with that? What's the story? How about just one man, one woman together forever? What do you think
Like to
about
fuck other people.
Why?
Why do you watch
Why do you
porn?
mask? No, he probably doesn't.
No, I
he
don't.
does.
You
We're
never watch
anti-porn. We're anti-porn.
You are?
Oh yeah. We
What do you
think
do?
porn should be banned.
You come?
I'm an asexual incel.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So we don't play. Homie don't play. I'm married to the business, okay? But
So wait, what is like the most intimacy that you can do in that case? What is that?
I don't know.
Handshakes, hugs.
Is that what it is? This maybe? Is the most
Something like
intimate
that.
thing you've ever experienced?
No, I kissed a girl once.
You did?
Yeah.
You liked it?
14. I was sort of indifferent. I was impartial. But I'll have to make it happen if I can have a kid. What's up?
None. They're just serious.
That's true.
Thank God it was a bear.
Glasses aren't that serious. Wear something like this.
Yeah. Are you Jewish by any chance?
I'm Irish Italian.
Okay. Oh, based.
Nose gave it away.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, cheers to you.
Yeah.
Why are you another Jew?
No. No, I'm like you. I'm Irish and Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. These are
alright.
cool glasses, all right?
They are cool, but they're not gonna take you serious if you have the camera. You gotta show your eyes, brother.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
eyes.
Good
Show your
advice.
good eyes.
Yeah. All right.
God bless.
Yeah. You too, buddy. See ya.
What if he was Jewish?
He looked a little Jewish. I don't
Well,
know
you're
if
gonna
he was
start
a
a
rat.
fight? What if he was like, yeah, I am. What about it?
Well, and I would say like I don't know what I would say, but he looked a little. Listen, hey, listen. I normally wouldn't say that, but here's the thing: we're here in Miami Beach, all
Yeah,
right? And
okay.
I told you we were up north, and we were in this like neighborhood where they had like a Jewish ambulance and
Yeah,
stuff, and like,
yeah,
it
you
was
told
like
me
we were
about it, yeah.
literally in this town where there was Star Dave on every door, and everything was. It was like I woke up in like a dream.
It's
or
a
something.
Jewish community.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
okay.
So I didn't know if they like clocked me and knew who I was and was like talking shit. Normally, I know that sounded so weird to be like, hey, "Are you Jewish?" But it's circumstantial, okay?
Okay. When I think of like all the possible paths of like that conversation,
Where that could go.
when you do the like, are you Jewish? I don't see it ever being better than just not saying anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I just didn't know if he clocked me. You know, that's all.
Clocked you as Nick Fuentes or as a
Yeah,
Nazi?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
As Nick Fuentes and the rest.
Okay, gotcha.
Not that I am, but
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, because he had that kind of a look. You know, I didn't know if he was just some rando, or if that was targeted.
Okay. What's up with the glasses?
Well, these are just like kind of like dead vipers.
You got really uncomfortable with the girl staring at him yesterday?
When?
Yeah, it was just a little too much, huh?
What are you talking
okay.
about?
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
Yesterday with the car. She made eye contact with you, you're like, fuck, I need to cover up
very
my
much.
eyes. It's too much.
Just didn't make me uncomfortable. It was just like
You liked it.
I was like, what the what? It's weird.
Yeah, was it?
Yes,
Yo,
it
guys.
was. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I want some of that too.
What's up with what?
A little bit.
What?
A little bit of chicken later.
Why?
See?
Do you like chicken and waffles?
I do.
You get a lot of this in Chicago?
No, we don't. I don't really go. I don't think we have it so much in Chicago, actually.
Why not? Oh shit! You need to pray first.
I did.
Oh.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Any proof?
I just
Like I said, he did. What prayer do you say before you eat?
Grace.
Say it for us out loud.
Bless us, O Lord, for these gifts that we are about to receive from thy bounty.
Through Christ our Lord.
In Christ's name.
Yeah. Good job. Just making sure.
Oh, yeah. You're going to try and fact check me here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about how they changed the mass up.
Yeah, actually, or are you just saying that?
Yeah, when you go to mass now, they say some different words. You get pretty confused at times. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you have these trad Catholics that say that the Novus Ordo Mass is like a fake mass, and I wouldn't go that far. I would say that I think it's inferior for sure, but it's still a valid mass.
Okay.
You got to be careful because I don't really agree with that whole. To me, it's like borderline schismatic when you start saying, "Oh, that's not a real mass." Like, well, if the Pope says it's a real mass, it's a real mass. So
Based.
what about you? You were a Catholic, right? What happened?
Started asking questions, you know?
Oh yeah. Based skeptic.
Yeah. Read some Ayn Rand, you know how it goes, you know?
Yeah. How'd you go from being a libertarian to a liberal?
I grew up and I saw how unfair the world was, you know?
Yeah. What does that mean, though?
Try to make it more fair.
In what way, though?
Feels like a lot of success in life is predicated on things outside of your control.
Like what?
Like the quality of the school you go to, the types of parents you have, the family that you're born into,
True.
the friends that you can be surrounded with in school, the city that you're born in. Like a lot of that shit is totally outside your control. So it's a little bullshit that it determines so much about your outcome in life, I think.
Interesting. So how did that make you transform, though? Like, because I agree with that, but
When I was a carpet cleaner, I was very like conservative. I thought that like everybody could make it, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded in life. But then after I got rich, I noticed that every single thing in life is like so much easier for everything. It's like my son will have opportunities that I've never had. Like I have opportunities now that I'd never had before. And it just seems really bullshit that some people in life are fucked. Like theoretically, I was like one slip away from missing everything in this life, and I would have just been like a loser for the rest of my life. No offense to people that are carpet cleaners, I shouldn't say that. But like I'm very lucky to have wound up where I was. But with like a few more systems in place, maybe that wouldn't have happened, right? Like I had to quit school because I was working so much because there was no like federal money for me or anything.
Interesting to So what kinds of systems then do you think will like just
If a kid is
improve
smart enough, you
education?
should always be able to go to school.
I see.
There should never be a barrier in front, and that's like good for the country.
I agree
If
with
the guy's
that.
smart enough to be an engineer, like fuck, like you don't want this guy working at a gas station, you know? You want
I
to put him
agree.
through school in whatever way possible.
So would you support something like an IQ test, like testing based, or how would you do that? Those tests are very good, right?
I don't know, it's hard to say. I tried to do, I think some kind of testing is obviously good. You have to be able to pass like a fucking reading test or a math test. But it feels like there's a lot of misaligned incentives where people get obsessed with testing in the United States and it ends up fucking over a lot of people. So like, something that's really hard to deal with is, sometimes it doesn't matter how good of a teacher you are, sometimes your student is just fucked. Like a student doing well in the classroom it's like 90% what happens outside the classroom. If you got, like, so private schools are really good in the United States, right? I don't actually think it's because they're private schools. I think it's because of the types of parents who send their kids to private schools. You're in a place to learn. Everybody else is there to learn. Everybody else's family is on their ass to learn. Like, everybody's kind of there for the same purpose. So, wait, fuck, what was the original question? Why am I talking about private schools?
Like, should we sort people with testing?
Oh, testing. Oh, yeah, sorry. It feels like the issue that you run into is like, for fuck schools that teach to test and try to do well for testing. Teachers end up like lying about scores because they don't get federal funding, where everything gets fucked if their students don't pass. But it's because like the schools are already like super fucked. So you can put the best teacher in some environments and they're not going to get more than like a 30 or 40% pass rate on literacy and shit. So what do you do in those circumstances? I don't know.
I agree with you about education. I think that testing is very predictive, though. And you know, people are very down on testing. I say stuff like, "I don't test well. I'm not a good test taker." It's like, that's bullshit. You're just not as smart as you think you are, I think.
I actually fully agree with that.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, basically, if you get a good score on an aptitude or an SAT test, people should be sorted probably, you know, like after grade school into if they're going to become a professional or if they're going to do something that's like, you know, not white collar, not professional, because we're just not utilizing all our human capital in the country properly. Like, I think about me. I'm a really smart guy, and I was in like a relatively affluent school district with a great school, and I still feel like I wasn't given the proper attention and sort of mentorship, you could say, to reach my full potential. And I think probably that's happening to a lot of people. If you know, our human capital is our biggest asset, that's where the wealth is. And I don't think that we're really, I think a lot of intelligent people are winding up not where they should be. And wouldn't you say that there's a lot of like mediocrities in the system? Wouldn't you say that professionals and government is full of people that probably aren't the best?
Yeah, but I think mediocrity isn't necessarily bad. It just depends on the positions they're in. And it's why just test taking alone isn't enough. Because I know a lot of people that do really well on tests. People that 4.0 GPA, they're shit. I don't want to say they're dumb, but like they learned for the test, they passed the test, and then they don't retain any of the information. They didn't contextualize anything. They didn't absorb any of it, integrate it into their own thoughts. They just kind of like learned what they needed to learn and get out. It always blew my mind, and it continues to blow my mind, how many people I'll talk to that are like, oh yeah, like I finished my master's, or like I finished my bachelor's or whatever. And we'll have conversations of like, wow, you're so smart, like you know so much shit. And I was like, this is just shit I learned in high school. Like, what the fuck, what are you doing for 4 years in college?
Right. Like,
I don't understand. Or people that just don't remember anything from college or whatever. It's kind of surprising to me sometimes, but yeah, I don't know.
So that's how you became the omniliberal. But that doesn't seem to be like extremely transformative. You're like an Ayn Rand objectivist atheist, obviously. Ron Paul guy and the Fed, all that. And then you went into the world and saw that life wasn't fair, so you became a big government lib. Is that right? I guess that sort of makes sense because you still are a capitalist. You're not a socialist.
Because I think socialism doesn't work.
Right.
Here's the issue, okay? I think I was a really smart kid. I went into college almost a sophomore because I had so much credit from AP and dual enrollment courses. And even at that, like I almost failed at life objectively. Except for streaming that I lucked into because I happened to be a gamer, I happened to play the right games, I happened to know enough about computers, streaming happened to just be coming up at the right time. There were so many things that lined up for me to be lucky enough to do that. And if I feel like I'm pretty smart, and I was that close to destitution, absolute utter failure, well, fuck, like how many other normal people can get totally fucked in life because they don't have a family to pay for school, or they don't have like housing stability so that they can like stay somewhere and go to class or whatever, or like that just seems kind of bullshit. So I don't know, that's how I feel. I just feel like life is so much easier for wealthy people that, yeah, when you're working class, you get fucked. The issue is that, like, online, when I talk about poor people, when most people talk about poor people in politics, they're really talking about lower middle class.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt.
Hey, what's up?
Nick the Knife, omniliberal, huge fan of you guys.
Hey, all right, let's go.
How you guys liking Florida? Sorry to interrupt. I just had to say hi to you guys.
No, you're good.
Yeah, what's
it's
up?
Florida. It's
How you
nice.
doing?
Southern Florida,
Hello.
always beautiful.
Are you fans of both of us?
Yeah, I mean, I was a pretty big fan of you, but you kind of like kicked me out of your... Not kicked, first you blocked me on Twitter.
What's the
well,
fuck?
why'd I block you?
I think because I asked you the basic question, which is, would you prefer in your ideal world like a bunch of like right-wing based Somalis or a bunch of like white hippies?
I didn't block you for that.
I mean, I'm blocked. And
You
I
probably
asked
said
that.
something else.
What's the answer to that question?
What's the question? Base Somalis?
In your ideal world, would you prefer a bunch of base Somalis?
You got a bunch of base Somalis, you got a bunch of white San Francisco gay people.
Exactly. Precisely.
I don't know. I think it's a silly question because it's sort of just a ridiculous hypothetical. It's like, or we could just like end immigration in America, you know?
I feel that, but I just wanted to let you know one thing. There are based, you're not gonna like this one. I'm gonna drop it on you.
Uh-oh.
There are based Jews in this city.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a Jew.
Oh,
and like
shit.
I'm okay with like, I would pay tax dollars to like build government-funded churches and like re-involve that,
Yeah,
and
I
not
know.
pay for that for Judaism or for Islam. Like I'm cool with that. So I understand this is a Catholic country. Like I get that.
Yeah, we're
But
great.
You gotta
Yeah,
understand this. Jews are like that, dude.
I know. Yeah, I was just in a
Not all.
campaign.
Some are weirdos.
Yeah, everything's great. Thank you so much.
Right.
Also, not all Jews worship the fucking Talmud, dude.
Well,
Like,
religious
that's a
ones
wicked
do.
book. Yeah, some do. Some don't.
Yeah, I know.
I
I was
remember
just
that.
up in. Do you know Laura Loomer?
Yeah.
I was just at
You
her
guys mind if I
campaign.
sit for like 5 minutes?
It's up to the big man. He's the
Go
host
for it.
here.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
You got 5 minutes. Timer starts now.
Yeah, I know there's
Legendary.
base Jews. Paul Godfrey, Darren Beatty, Laura Loomer.
There you go.
Yeah, you, apparently.
There you go. By the way, the Sneeko, you, and Destiny debate, amazing. It was pretty awesome to just watch Sneeko sit there like a baby and just watch you two go at it.
Yeah, he's not a baby. Don't shit talk him.
Yeah, he's actually a great guy.
I like him, but I mean, you guys, you wouldn't say you're on like a different intellectual level than he is?
Well, he's not really a political guy. Me and Destiny are political streamers for him for over
We spent
10
like
years.
5 years like doing politics, like probably both of us. So
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't expect any random normal person to be able to like just jump into those conversations fluidly, right?
Yeah, he's
Right.
getting into it.
So I heard in the stream you're coming down to Florida.
Yeah, I'm moving to Florida. Yeah.
Miami or like somewhere up north?
Well, I don't want to say. I don't want to dox
Right. Oh,
myself.
that's true. I
but,
forgot you guys.
yeah, I don't want to
famous
get
as
killed.
shit.
Yeah. What do you got there? You got some Skittles?
Yeah, I was gonna. You want some?
I'm good.
Because I saw you stream, I was like, oh, you guys are eating. I mean, I still came in the middle of you guys eating. I didn't want to do that. Sorry. I just.
Yeah, here you
I
are.
can see Destiny and Nick the Knife at the same time. Like, this is fucking awesome. Like, come on.
Yeah. I'm good, thank you though.
Would you like some?
I'm good, thank you.
You know, offer me any?
I mean, you're in the middle of eating chicken and waffles, dude.
He's due. Damn.
Do you want some
finished. I'm
Skittles?
full.
I'll gladly give Destiny some Skittles.
No, I don't. But
Yeah, so what do you think about that? You know you're in the most degenerate part of Miami, right?
I do know that. Yeah, spring break territory.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Oh boy.
Am I blowing up your IRL right now?
No. I was just.
we've got 2 more minutes. What do you got for us?
I mean, dude, I didn't prepare. I just wanted to kind of say hi. I don't have any. I mean, the base Somali question, I've always wanted to ask you that. So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what that question gets at is it really gets at the salience of identity. And the thing, here's the thing I want to stress: like, I don't hate other people that don't look like me, and I'm not prejudiced against people that aren't like me. But I'm one of the persons who will say that there's a tribal and intrinsic affinity that I think all people have for people that are like them. It's people that are like, not necessarily look alike, although that's certainly part of it.
Still, most of it, man. I went to public school in Miami, and blacks sit with blacks at lunch, whites sit with whites, Latinos sit with Latinos, and the Asians sat with the Asians. Just the way it was.
Right, and it's like, you love your family, and I'm not saying that all people of a certain race are family. That would be ridiculous. But
It's extended.
yes, all people descended from a common heritage. I mean, they are connected by blood more than they are with other people. I think we all have a common ancestor probably, but it's further away, of course. And I think that,
Careful, that's some evolution talk.
yeah. Well, Adam and Eve. Right? Hello.
Oh shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
the original people, but
Wait,
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Let's go.
what color were Adam and Eve?
There's a debate about that on Twitter right now.
I don't know. Probably the I don't know. Maybe the golden race.
Basically, Andy No,
Hyperboreans.
the fucking dude that always exposes Antifa, he basically posted a story about some black dude who was I don't know if you saw spray painting swastikas on the rainbow sign in the fucking middle of the street in one of these cities.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't make any sense. And then they dug on him, and it turns out that he's like a black supremacist that was spray painting swastikas. I guess I don't know, but
How'd you get all
that Adam and Eve were not white? That's like what he tweets about.
How'd you get all the races from just Adam and Eve?
Probably from separate people living separately on different continents, and I don't say that like people don't change over time, but I don't think that like people came from fish or rocks or whatever. I think that's ridiculous. You rub rocks together for long enough, you get people. I don't believe that, but I think that there's one hypothesis that said that people diverged after 10,000 years and then adapted differently based on climate and other environmental factors. But in any case, point is, like, I like the Pat Buchanan quote. He says that race is not everything, but it's not nothing. And that's kind of my ideology. And when you say, like, would you live with based Somalians or, like, cringe white people, it's like, well,
It's a good
I don't
question,
know.
man.
It is
I
an
got a question for you.
It is an interesting question. But I don't think it really has a good answer. I think it's really more to tease out the big ideas about identity. So I don't know. I don't know. If I could have a white wife, maybe I'll live with the black people. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm actually I'm planning on proposing tomorrow.
Oh, really?
And my soon-to-be fiance is like also a big fan of both.
If she says
Let's
yes.
go.
I think she's gonna say yeah, but hopefully if she doesn't, that would fucking suck.
Well, congrats. That's exciting.
Wait, hopefully she doesn't see that. She's not supposed to. Whoa.
Oh no! Tell her to turn on the stream. Oh jeez. You spoiled the proposal. Well, she didn't see you, right? Your face wasn't on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't know.
I'm not here.
So they don't know. That's funny.
When are we gonna have a religious wedding?
Well, Justin, you want me to recommend you some food spots? I know you're new to Florida.
I'm not new, but you can recommend me some spots.
I thought you moved from LA to here. That's what I
Like
heard.
7 months ago, dog.
Oh.
What do you recommend?
Well, I would have to ask you what area you live in, but let's say you live around here.
I probably like 10 minutes to the west, like a little bit away from Brickell.
Oh. Okay. You like sushi?
Fuck no.
You like Italian food?
Yeah, sure, everybody loves
Have
Italian
you
food.
been to Carbone right here?
Have we? Nope.
It's good.
Okay.
It's
Carbone.
expensive, but you got it.
Everything in this fucking place is expensive.
Yeah. That's new. Trust me. That wasn't
Carbone?
Obviously, no. I'm saying the prices here. Everything being so expensive.
That's like every city in the United States
Yeah.
over the past like 5 fucking years.
Yeah.
Hey, let me recommend a place to you.
Yeah?
You're from here, right?
Yeah.
And you're here, obviously. Have you ever heard of this place? It's called U.S. Burger Service.
Oh my God.
In the Citadel.
No.
Check that place
Have you
out.
heard of it?
That's like my favorite burger ever. It's called U.S. Burger Service. I think it's in Little Haiti. It's a place called the Citadel. That's my recommendation. So good.
Have you driven into Little Haiti yet?
Well, yeah, I was there.
Oh, you went to. Okay, nice.
Yeah, to eat there. Yeah. I like Miami. I mean, that's the thing. Like, obviously, Miami is the antithesis of like everything I believe in. But
Yeah, that's what I was like. How do you like Miami? Because this is the most multicultural city I think like in the country.
See, they're all drawn to it. They shit talk it all day. But at the end of the day, you know, he'll be on his stream like, oh, food, wow, tacos, I want immigration tacos. And then they come down here and look at what they do.
well, I think there's something to the idea of, you know, Miami has sort of always been that way. You know,
No, it
what I mean,
wasn't, dude.
no, you don't think so?
Yeah. Bro, this place used to be purely Anglo. This street used to be
Yeah, but Cubans didn't live in Miami
No,
historically.
that was
Well, hold on. Didn't most of them come over, was it the 80s? Was the Mario boat lift
I don't know.
for the Cubans?
But I know that this street, Ocean Drive, until like the 90s.
Wait,
was, like,
yeah, how can you say
primarily
Cubans
Anglo.
historically lived in America? Historically, Cubans lived in Cuba.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but I'm saying that obviously Miami has had an Hispanic population. Is that not true historically? I don't know the history of Miami, but
No, not historically.
no.
I mean, probably more than like Nebraska or Houston
I like
or
that
something.
actually. Historically, we have been a multicultural, multi-ethnic state for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm
You see
saying.
pictures of this street like 40 years ago. This was an old people retirement neighborhood for old like Anglo people. That's all it was.
Well, then I hate it.
Have you ever been?
Well, then I hate it.
Have you ever been down to the Keys?
Yeah.
The funniest place is Key West, because that is, or if it's still like that, when we were there, like 6 months ago, that place is all retired old people.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Did you eat key lime pie there?
No, I don't think so. Why, is that like supposed to be legendary
You're
there?
supposed to do when you're there. Is key lime pie.
The chickens are interesting, running around everywhere. You can see some of them here though.
You see them here in Little Haiti. You'll see. It's because, dude, people do like voodoo and shit with that, like Santeria and like real shit.
Okay.
Seriously.
How did the stray cats not kill all the chickens?
I don't
I've
know.
always wondered that, because cats kill fucking everything. There's a lot of stray cats here.
Dude, there's a lot of wildlife here. Honestly, have you been down to the Everglades yet? Have you done that?
We're about to go.
Almost, but we turned
That's gonna
around
be fun.
because Mel was acting up.
If you're lucky, you'll see a
that's not-
crocodile.
Shut up.
What?
If you're lucky, you'll see a crocodile.
Oh, okay.
Not a gator. Crocodile.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it's fucking nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
You
good to
guys are
meet ya.
legends. Is there like a chance we could take a photo?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take it back.
A photo
With this
both of you
base
guys?
Jew?
Fucking legendary, bro.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
man. Don't have it out for Jews like
Hey,
that.
I
Some are
don't,
fucking
okay?
Talmudic weirdos and some aren't, bro.
All right. Well, then it doesn't
Can I get
apply
with
to
you
you.
also,
You're
please?
base.
Let me take a picture.
Let's go.
No, with both of you guys, please. That'd be
Oh, two
legendary.
at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
you to
have
my
the girl.
right.
Can the Mel take
just
it?
take your hair.
Let's go. Bring it in.
Fucking
Let's
legendary.
go.
Yo, so you don't have Twitter anymore, do you?
No, I'm banned. I'll make a new one tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tag you in this photo.
Okay,
Nice to
sweet.
meet you.
Yeah, have a good one, dude.
God bless.
Destiny on
Really
Instagram.
good.
Tag me
Yeah.
and support, okay?
I follow you on every social media.
That's good. Tell your girlfriend to message me before you guys get engaged, okay? I fucking
Dude,
like.
I mean, that's another thing, bro. Like, that's another thing why I slid with you more on your side. Like, I label myself pretty conservative, but not when it comes to like having fun with my girl and like.
Bro, look at that.
Like, we
Oh,
get lit, bro.
shit, yeah,
All
damn me.
evil.
Me and Melina will be.
The whole just like Super. I mean, dude, it's 2022.
base Jew
So much
vital.
I mean,
degeneracy.
bro.
I love it.
Don't get me started on. I don't want to
Yeah,
lose
no.
my job on
You
camera.
don't
But
got
as
the
far
dogs.
as that type of shit, yeah, I feel you, man. Open relationship. Way to go.
Absolutely. Fucking base.
God
Oh
bless
my
you guys.
God. Have a
Yeah,
good
you
one,
too,
dude.
buddy. See ya. See, now you see how funny that was? He comes up, oh, not all Jews. Oh, but I
you
slide
teased
more
out
towards
the
the
degeneracy,
omniliberal.
true.
That's right. Yeah. See? Oh, it's true.
Listen, that's your culture war to win, man.
That's what?
That's your culture war to win.
True.
Yeah? You gotta put in the work.
You're right. Yeah, that was interesting, right? See, he's Jewish, but he's a fan of mine. What do you think about that? Thoughts?
You said you have a lot of black and Jewish fans, right?
Yeah. Because I'm a lover of all people,
Yeah.
really.
You just want them to be
You
happy
love
in their
all
own countries.
I just
But do
want
you
people
love
to be
black
happy.
people?
I love black people. I do. I really do. I think they're fun. I think they're funny.
They're funny.
They're very musical.
Like animals to laugh at.
Hey, you said it. No, I think they have a good sense of humor. I think that Hispanics are not funny, even though I'm Hispanic. I think that
That's actually kind of true. Hispanics are pretty serious. No
Well,
nonsense people.
no, I mean like they're. If you look at like George Lopez, fucking sucks, and that fat. Who's the fat one? I forget his name.
Well,
He
George
sucks,
Lopez is
too.
pretty fat, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
Carlos Mencia?
No. The he makes sound effects. What's his name? He's like wears a Hawaiian shirt. I fucking hate that guy.
Jesus. So
I
we're going by comedian. Oh, Gabe Iglesias?
Yeah.
Is
I
Louis
think-
C.K., doesn't he count as Hispanic? He's kind of white,
Is
but...
he? Oh, he has a
Give me a
Mexican
break.
dad.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. He's
Mexicans can be
definitely
light skinned.
He's white. He's a ginger. He's got an orange beard. So he's
Okay,
nice.
I'm just saying,
He is
listen.
Hispanic, but no, I think that whites and blacks are very funny. I think that Asians and Hispanics are not very funny. Also, blacks are very musical. I like their music. Very
Okay.
musical people.
That's good. Okay. That's fair.
Right?
I like black music as well, yes.
People don't know that about me. I'm a huge.
Kanye West
You
fan.
like cultures.
I like all black music.
All black music.
Yeah.
When you're driving down the street in your rental car, you've got that tribal drum pattern
The
shit
jungle
going
drum.
on.
Yeah.
you've
I'm
got
listening to Donny Hathaway. I'm listening
Right.
to Teddy Pendergrass.
some old stuff, Barry White.
Yeah.
so-
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I named my baritone Barry White when I was in middle school. When I played the baritone.
Okay.
What's chat saying? Are they lighting you up? You got a lot of heat for hanging out with me the other day. They're like, you sat down with the Nazi. Joe.
That's from all the left-leaning communities, but they're mad because they've all like stagnated and started to die off now because I'm not there feeding them viewers anymore.
Mad because bad.
Yeah, boring.
No.
Mad because boring. Let's
They
go.
just not interact with anyone
No.
ever.
Still waiting for you to debate Vosh.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm open to debating him.
He says he won't do it
refuses.
without like a. Oh, I think he said no moderator. Did
Yeah,
he say that?
he
Yeah.
wants the ability to mute me
To
during
just
the
scream and
debate,
mute,
which
yeah.
is like, why would I do that?
Interesting.
But yeah, I'll debate Vosh.
What would you debate him on?
Anything.
Any
Whatever he wants,
topic.
yeah.
Anything. Wow.
Anything. Anytime, anywhere. Except for his house, because it probably smells like shit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Look at that
I
dude.
don't know. He's lost weight. He cleans up well.
I haven't seen him in a
He's
long
been.
time.
Oh well.
I haven't really heard. What's he up to? Is he still around? I literally have never heard anything about him.
He's on an anti-theist arc right now, trying to tear his way through religious people.
Who does he roll with? Is he still
He's in something called a few months ago. He took something called the Fortress arc.
Fortress Arc?
That's what they
Sounds
call
kinda
it.
Badass. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Fortress Arc.
You like ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay, base.
Should we go get some?
Yeah, we need our check.
Let's go!
Chill. Stop zooming. You're zooming hard right now.
We hang out with people in 498, so
True. Not good.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're a Zoomer.
we're the same, yeah.
Oh, I'm slightly younger than you.
Yeah, slightly.
I'll remind you.
Do you
I'm
like that?
Actually,
Well,
You like to be the youngest one at the table.
that is true. Yeah, how'd you know?
You seem like one of those people that likes that.
wait a second. You might not actually be older.
She's
No.
17.
When are
He
you
was born in
born?
America.
August 18th. Oh, time zone?
Because
That's
if
true.
he was born at like 11 o'clock at night and you were born at 5 in the morning, he would technically be older than you. But because of time zones, you're on the next day, I think, right?
What?
That doesn't.
I'm already
Like let's say
ahead.
She wasn't born in Australia.
no.
already
Let's say
ahead.
hold on. Let's say that he's born at 11 o'clock at night in California.
But he's
No, no,
born
listen.
the day after me.
Yeah, I know. But if he's wait,
Yeah.
who's older, you or him?
I am.
Yeah, you're older.
Yeah. I was born around 9 p.m. on the 17th. He's
Yes.
born on the 8th.
At
Oh,
6
on
p.m. on
18th.
the 18th.
Oh yeah, I'd have to go the other way. Fuck, never mind.
Owned. Completely owned.
Yeah.
Blown
Were you
the
born in
fuck out.
Sweden?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck you. Were you
do you
born in
think I was
America?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Born in
no,
Chicago.
never mind. Fuck you guys. Did you pay for it?
Yes.
Did you tip him?
Yes.
Tip's already included. You gave him extra?
Yes.
Fuck.
You always want that. Anyways.
Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up. I don't tip anybody.
You tip. Every...
You don't tip?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
I'm a max tipper.
All right. Oh yeah, because you're
I'm
one of
about
these,
sharing the wealth. Yeah.
the working class.
Exactly.
I'm with you though. I think we agree on that. You're sounding sort of like I don't know, like a national
You want
socialist
to
or
hold this
something.
or?
A national socialist?
Yeah.
Can I just be like a socialist without all like the white supremacy?
Because you're like, we need robust infrastructure for our people.
Yeah, that's just called being left-leaning.
Sounds a little Hitlerian. I'm not.
Only when you say we need strong infrastructure for our white people. Okay, that's what makes it Hitlerian.
Slightly Hitlerian.
Is this yours?
Yep, it is mine. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, where are we going? Ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream.
What do you think about Swedish immigrants?
Well, I think you're asking me to be prejudiced.
What do you think about
Make
Swedish
assumptions
immigrants?
based on your race. I don't know any Swedish immigrants.
Me?
You know
Except
her?
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
but
do
I
you
just
think?
met you. What about you?
Do you think that's good?
No, I think you need to be shipped back. You need to be deported.
Really?
Isn't this like the white stock you guys are like looking for?
We're for an immigration moratorium, Destiny. No immigration.
Well, but she's like diluting the
You're gonna come
Hispanic
here-
stock. Isn't
Oh,
that good?
No, she's voting Biden. Hispanics, haven't you heard? Hispanics love Trump and hate black people. That's a joke, obviously. So
Okay.
if anything, you're diluting the base.
Well, she hasn't.
Hispanics.
She's not able to vote yet, so
I can't
What?
vote. I don't
Because
think
she's
voters have a
underage,
citizenship.
obviously.
yeah, good one. I'm pretty sure. Can you vote with a green card, or do you need like
No, I
the?
think you
No, you
can.
need
I think
citizenship.
Yeah, you need citizenship.
Oh, so you're a green
Citizenship.
card marriage?
Yeah.
So that's what this is about. So
Well,
that's
yeah,
what this
the green
about.
card is kind of
Yeah,
important so she can
Swedes-
fucking live in this
of
country.
Of course,
Right.
Swedes are the #1 type of people that would try to go to America and leave their country.
Oh yeah, because America's so great.
That's, yeah.
Is that
Where can you
I
get chicken
bet.
and waffles like that in Sweden, Mel? Name it. 3, 2, 1. Nope.
My home.
No,
my mom's
your,
place.
Yeah, true. Your mom makes a mean chicken and waffles. God damn. Have you said where you're moving to down here, or like the city?
No, I don't want to
wanna
dox.
see
You don't want to dox yourself, okay.
You're a
They'll-
little paranoid.
I
What is
am,
the
yeah.
worst
people-
thing that's happened to you?
Well, he got FBI no-fly listed. He was almost part of an attempted coup in the country.
got swatted, like.
Got swatted.
Are you trying this little goal to just like have as many bad things happen to you as possible?
No,
No?
I want good things to happen.
Because you had this much bad and you're only mine.
Yeah, because
That's pretty crazy.
He's trying to be an ideological leader, Mel.
I want to be a great man of history. That's what we have to do.
You think George Washington would have let some false calls to the police stop his revolution in the United States?
There's a Swedish election soon. I don't know how to vote. Because
How-
I'm here. I'm stuck here.
You don't know? Oh, you see, in America we get these great things called mail-in ballots. They're amazing, okay?
Yeah, you drop it off. And,
Yep, they mail you a ballot, you fill it out, it goes right to the elected area.
Probably what I have to do.
Maybe.
But I don't even know, like,
Conservatives used to love them in the United States because military people would vote that way, Trump included. But man, when other people started voting that way, they got real mad about
I
it.
never liked mail.
They got real mad about it.
I don't support it.
Yeah.
this is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Melina flex before? Look at how strong she is. Watch. Ready? Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Okay, good job. Stop.
Very muscular.
Yep.
How do you feel about that? Should I be strong as a woman?
Not good.
Yeah. Well, I saw you're up in the gym.
Do you
On
watch
Instagram.
everything on code?
I've,
You
was
follow
it
me on Instagram?
I think so. Or do you post it on Twitter?
Post it everywhere.
I saw
Post
it
it on
somewhere.
Instagram. You
I
have
saw
an Instagram?
it. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Well, no, I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram.
You search for my name.
I don't know. Someone sent it to me.
Someone sent it to you. Your friends? So what do you think a woman should look like?
It's like it's not bad.
You're not fat.
Yeah.
You said this is bad.
Well, I wouldn't say it's bad, but Kai.
Kai Clips, he's in chat right now.
What's that?
Kai, he's in chat right now.
Yeah. Okay, so Kai likes big, muscular girls. I don't like that. I think that's like...
He wants a woman that can work the fields.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's why he likes it.
Nick wants a woman he can physically abuse and get away with it.
I just don't think it's not a feminine look.
Wow.
If she tried to kill me.
That's how far it would go.
If she... I don't know.
What did you do before?
In self-defense. I would punch a woman in self-defense.
But not...
No, I would never initiate a punch against a woman.
Why?
Well, I would initiate a punch against most people.
Okay, hurry up, I want to eat my ice cream.
You're not eating it?
I can't eat it while I'm holding the camera.
I'll hold this, take a break.
that's right, do that.
Look, it's almost like a father-son thing right here.
You said the other day that we get along better because you came from the edgelord scene, and that's so true. You know?
The scene I came from. It's gone before you were born, Nick, okay?
You what?
The scene I came from didn't exist when you were on the internet, okay? We didn't come from the same scene.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't even have a MySpace.
We are the successors.
I don't even know what MySpace is.
We're your spiritual successor. He's always like this.
Wait, did he eat my ice cream? He did. I think he did.
That was yummy. Good suggestion.
Yeah? Okay, good. Am I a good wife? Did he do a good job?
Well, I won't go that far.
Oh, shit.
It was a good
Wait, what's wrong
recommendation.
with me? How can I become better?
It's this openness. You got to become exclusive.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Okay, so if I was just with him, I'll be perfect?
Yeah, and you got to give him some kids.
Oh.
When are you going to bear him a child?
When are you gonna give me a child?
Yeah. What's going on, Destiny?
As long as abortion is legal in some parts of the U.S.
Oh, no. Don't you want to... Oh, we already have a son.
Yeah, true. Maybe someday, when she's settled down a little.
You got to have
I
another
settled
kid.
down?
We can't because we're open, so who knows who the kid will be.
Yeah, you got to
That's the
close.
issue.
You got to lock it
That
down.
paternal thing,
have
you
a
know?
kid.
Your child could be anybody's, Melina. You belong to the streets.
True. Yeah.
What
That's a
the?
problem. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
No.
Big problem.
Ugh,
Big problem for me.
I see.
But that's okay.
Wait,
For all I know, you might have a kid that's
do you
really-
masturbate at all?
No.
You don't. You've never
I
had.
told you I'm an asexual incel.
So you have never like.
Why are you
wasted-
asking all these questions
Because
about
I'm curious if you see
me
that.
and sex?
Because it's interesting. No, I'm just curious. Do you think like when you waste your cum, is that like abortion?
Well, it's a sin.
It is.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Catholics-
sinned?
Well, yeah, everybody sins,
Oh.
but I try not to.
Do you just ask for forgiveness and then you're good?
Yeah, but you can't presume.
Why can't you just like do that all the time then? If you just ask for forgiveness.
you have to
That's
mean
a
it.
sin also.
Yeah, that's you can't. You
That's
have to
called
mean
the
it.
Yeah, but maybe you
presumption of
just
mercy.
really need it, and then the next day you wake up as a new person. You know.
Well, if you keep making mistakes, that's what happens. That's part of the journey
Oh,
to
shit.
becoming.
Exactly.
One
You
with
gotta
God.
learn. You know. You can't just be perfect immediately, can you?
You can't go in with intending to fuck up and then just ask afterwards. That's not
See,
okay.
he knows. He knows what's up. Destiny, in his heart of hearts, knows what's right.
And true forgiveness is going to require you to perform some kind of penance too. You got to do like an act of service or some way to redeem yourself in God's eyes. You can't just say forgive me and then He does, and you go on and do it again.
So
He
what is
spits
the
facts.
what is the
He
most
facts.
sinful thing you've ever done?
The most sinful thing
Yeah.
I've ever done?
Try to overthrow the government of this country.
That was not a sin. God smiled on that.
Oh, yeah?
God,
Did he?
God loved that. Yeah.
How do you know that?
God was
Did
cheering.
he tell
for
you?
that.
Yeah, God couldn't sneak a few more mail-in ballots for God.
Wait, how do you communicate with God? Is he like in your walls? You hear him
Are
sometimes?
you mocking my religion? That's not funny.
No, I'm just
You're
curious.
trying
Maybe
to
he
be
is in the
charming,
walls.
but-
Are we walking to the car?
It's that way,
Well, walk that way.
I think.
What do you don't believe in God? I take it right.
No.
You're Swedish.
Swedish.
I'm Swedish.
I don't even think
we
they
don't
have
believe
God
in
over there.
anything.
That's true. Yeah, you believe
Let's
in
go.
one
It's too
star
cold.
superheroes and all that.
Yep. They don't have reception that far north.
That's why.
What's gonna happen to you? You're my age now.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to you in the future?
I'm curious about you too. What is going to happen to you in the future?
I don't know.
You're my
It's
age.
a big question mark.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna be dead or in jail,
Same,
or
bro.
no, you're not gonna be dead or in jail.
You don't think so?
You're gonna be
You don't know.
laying on a
He
couch
does not
somewhere,
know.
strung out.
Oh, that's what's-
You're gonna be
mushrooms,
laying
base.
around
On mushrooms,
somewhere.
yeah,
That's
I'm gonna be
base,
a heroin
yeah.
addict.
I'm gonna be dead or in jail, or I'll be the leader of the
country.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
that's right. Yeah,
He'll
or
be
that.
not the president. He'll be the king, because that's what he's.
Oh yeah, you don't want a
Right.
president.
Wants the
Why would you
monarch.
go for president if you don't even believe that president
Well,
is?
Well, because
the-
once he's president, he can make himself king,
Oh.
like what Trump tried to do.
Destiny
Really?
gets it. He understands.
You understand? I'm sorry. I'm just asking questions so I can learn.
You're peppering me. You're peppering me with questions.
Gish galloping.
I'm sorry. You can
She's
ask me
actually-
some stuff
She
too.
is. She is. She's gish galloping. and
Okay, you
she's
ask me something.
I asked you. You don't believe in God. So
Nah.
what's going to happen with you, huh? What's your destiny? What's going to happen when you die?
It's
You're
my
going to go
destiny.
to heaven or hell?
Yeah, what happens when you die, Mel?
Do
you think about that?
Nothing.
Careful.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
I
thank
die.
you.
That's it.
That's it. That's just you just finished.
How do you know what happens after you die?
God tells us.
Where?
Inspired.
Where
holy
did he
text
tell you?
In the Bible. Of course.
Who wrote the Bible?
A lot of people actually.
But how did they know?
They were inspired by God to write.
But how did they communicate them if they didn't read the Bible? Because you said
God,
that.
Well, God, for the first 5 books, I think it was actually the Holy Spirit told them how to write it, and then after that, it was inspired.
How do you know if they were actually talking to God and not schizophrenic? Do you believe in schizophrenia?
I think schizophrenia.
So how do you know if it was God or schizophrenia?
Well, we know it was God because there were so many witnesses.
Oh.
How do you have hundreds of witnesses unless you believe that everyone was schizophrenic and they all
What
had
if they all
it
just
down?
came together?
How do you feel? Wait, straight?
Oh. Yeah.
How do you feel about like the Council of Nicaea, stuff like that? Which books? Was that the one where they started voting in books of the Bible and voting out others?
Yes.
Yeah. What if they chose the wrong ones? What if Jesus really was married to, was it Mary Magdalene? Some people say he was.
It's an interesting question.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know. Sometime in the next few months, probably.
Sometime in the next few months, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, it's just a big pain in the ass moving across the country.
We were just about to move away from here, but then he said Nick is coming here.
And
So
he said we
now
have to
he's
stay.
a best friend.
That's
yeah,
right, yeah, he
we
was
have
like
to
my
stay
best
now.
friend.
Was that what I
Exactly.
said?
You exactly said
That sounds
that.
exactly like what I
This is
said.
what you said. You said this actually all night. You were like dreaming, talking in your sleep, and you're just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Nick is coming here."
You
That's
think
what
I'm
you're
obsessed
doing.
with Nick, and I really just want 14,000 viewers again. That's really what I'm thinking about.
Probably.
We make a great team. You could say that, right?
Yeah,
We
we're
make
like
a
the
great
handlebars
team.
guys.
We're like the what guys?
The I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Right. We're a great duo.
How do you feel about this? You're in denial.
I don't know. We'll
True,
see.
He is. We are a good team, and one wonders what the future holds for such a dynamic chemistry between 2 high-powered Latino males. What do you think?
As long as I don't get no fly listed with you, okay?
I don't know about that.
You wanna hold this now?
Sure.
I'm the cameraman.
Camera person.
Camera person.
Okay, guys. Any final questions? Because I'm about to get to my car and drive home.
Well, we're logging off. All right.
Yeah, we're about to. Any final things you got for us? No?
I don't want to intrude, but I wonder if you guys can sign my Project Veritas hat.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of hat is it?
Project Veritas hat.
Project Veritas.
Living in South Beach, meeting all kinds of celebrities, you two are the most fucking iconic.
Let's go.
Can I write something mean about O'Keefe if I sign it?
I've watched your videos about Project Veritas. I still think you're kind of like lacking a bit about
Lacking on which one?
Just you think that they're like acting in bad faith. Almost.
They are. Which Project Veritas investigation turned out to be actually something of substance when it was further investigated?
Everything they've done.
None of them. Acorn wasn't. The Planned Parenthood shit wasn't. The vaccine shit wasn't. Look into it.
Well-
Destiny does a good video on the tearing down the vaccine one. It's really interesting. You should check it out sometime.
I watched you first, and then once you got banned off the live, I kind of stopped.
What
Then-
the fuck?
Then I started watching you, and some of the stuff you say, holy shit, I'm fucking shaking. You say some smart shit. I have some of your clips saved.
Oh shit.
And some good words.
How did the fuck do you get banned off D Live?
Because of the Capitol.
The Capitol.
Like this clip here. I saved this one here. Where it was like, oh, you find someone who you share your feelings and values with.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh no, you're like, how come you don't have 30 friends? And I was like, oh, because I can put my time and effort to all of them. Like,
True.
yeah.
No, you should. Do you have 30 friends yet?
No. I
Okay, I'm releasing a guide. It's called Friendsler University. It's going to teach you how to get friends. Okay, $39.99 a month.
Is that real? No.
It might be. After I launch Destiny Coin, it'll be like a blockchain tech. You'll be friends with people up and above and below you on the blockchain. It'll be based, okay?
I'll sign up. Oh wait, I already found my best friend. Are you gonna?
You
sign
need 29 more.
You sign it also?
I hate O'Keefe more than anything in the world.
But no,
Come
but
on,
it's
he's
just
a fan.
I chose that out of everything because I live right around here, and I was like,
loves
Twitter. It's fuck Twitter.
If I can
Come
write
on.
fuck O'Keefe on it, I'll sign
All
it.
right, fine, yes.
Okay.
Well, I like both of you. Fuck, dude.
There you go.
I'll hold. You want me to hold?
Can you hold
for
this?
We can get a picture also
Yeah.
if you want. That's so funny how many people come up and they're fans of both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because we're two legends, even though we disagree.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's take a pic.
Hold it first, nice.
Yeah, and then I'll grab you guys. Sweet. Okay. What are you doing?
Really bad place.
Okay. Stand here. All right. Yeah, I'll grab you. Let's go. See, we're getting friendships. Some are getting friendship. Okay. Cool. Sweet. All right.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
guys
nice
keep doing what
meeting
you're
you
doing,
too.
especially you, Nick.
Thanks,
What
man.
the fuck?
All right,
You seem
see
to have
ya.
a lot of your families coming from Nick's community.
Have fun.
It's true.
Good. I'm
Why?
just peeling them off one at a time. They're becoming omniliberals.
We're peeling you off.
Yeah.